Okay, the second method for sketching a straight line is the gradient intercept method, and I personally think this is the easier method of the two. So if it wasn't specified to me how I had to sketch my straight line, I'd probably use this method. The first step is to work out the gradient and the y-intercept. So remember, when a line is in this form, y equals mx plus c, m stands for the gradient and the c stands for the y-intercept. So let's look here. Y equals 2/5 x subtract 3. The thing with the x is the gradient. So for this specific example, the gradient is 2/5, and the y-intercept is the term without the x. So the y-intercept in this case is -3. So that is our first step, to work out the gradient and the y-intercept. Second step is to plot c, or the y-intercept. So if our y-intercept is -3, that means x is 0, y is -3. So on my graph paper, I would plot here 0, -3. That's my second step. The third step is to then rise and run from C. So a gradient of 2/5 means a rise of 2 and a run of 5. So from this point, so from C, to get our next point, we rise 2, 1, 2, but then we run across 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we put our second point. The last step in how to do this method is to then rule the line through the 2 points, which is this red line. So just going over again the gradient intercept method. From your equation, work out the gradient and the y-intercept. You may actually have to rearrange the equation. It might not be as simple as it's automatically in the form y equals mx plus c. So get your equation into the form y equals mx plus c, then work out the gradient and the y-intercept. Second step, we plot the y-intercept. Third step, from the y-intercept we rise and run the amount that the gradient tells us. And the last step is to rule a line between these 2 points.